Good morning, everybody. It's Victoria from Ask the Angels with the weekly Oracle card reading for week commencing November the 4th. And I was pulled to pull from two decks today. The first one I've chosen the three main cards from is the Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue. And then I was also pulled to draw one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. As I'm sure you're aware, today is Full Moon Day, later on in the UK at 3:42 this afternoon. And it's the last full moon of the year, and it's our last opportunity to really review the year, really to look at what things do we still need to release, what things are we still holding on to, what things do we need to let go of. Are there people we still need to forgive? Do we still need to forgive ourselves for things? So that as we move into next year, into 2018, we can really move in with a clean slate. And after you've done that list, it's a really great thing to also think about your intentions. What new things do you want to bring in, and what things do you want to focus on? And the full moon is really a time where all of those things are amplified. So it's really a good time to sit and think about all of those things. If you want more information on how I do it, you can always have a look on my website on www.asktheangels.uk. Under the blog section, you'll find the full moon guidance there for the rituals and the preparation. So the three cards I've chosen for this week, or that came for this week, after I charged the cards with Reiki energy and asked for the highest good of all for those that will be watching this reading. The first card for Monday, Tuesday is this card here, You Are Safe. And this is really saying that please don't worry, please don't be fearful, please don't think that you're probably, from having that card come, you're potentially in a difficult situation at the moment, or maybe a challenging place. Perhaps there are some things going on for you emotionally, physically, perhaps that you're trying to deal with, that you're trying to get support with, or that you're struggling with perhaps. And this card is really reminding you that you're not alone, that you have support around you, and all you need to do is to call on it. You may have friends, family around you, but this is a reminder from the universal energies, from the angels, that you have support, and all you need to do is ask them for it. It's also a reminder to not focus on those worries and fears, because we as a magnet can amplify those worries and fears and bring more of it, although that is never our intention to do that. If we focus on those things, then that's what we potentially bring more of into our lives, into the things that are going on for us, when really that's not what we want to do. So focus on the fact that I'm safe, I'm protected, all is well, all is perfect as it should be. And although it's a difficult time at the moment, try to dig in, try to keep grounded, and know that you're safe and supported, and that everything will work out as it's meant to be, and that it will be okay. So that's the card for Monday, Tuesday. The card that came for Wednesday, Thursday is Think About It. So this is asking you to pause. It's asking you to not make any big decisions, to not leap into something that has potentially been in the background, or that you've been thinking about or working on. So whether that's a big major change that you're thinking about doing, or whether that's just a change of doing something from, a work perspective, or a move, or entering into a new relationship, whatever it is, and you will know what it is asking you to pause. It's asking you to step back from the situation, to really review it and process it, because there's potentially something you're not seeing, potentially something that you haven't considered, that you're being asked to, when you step back from the situation, you're not so engrossed in that situation and embroiled in everything that's going on. We can be more objective on our decision making, and perhaps see things that we weren't necessarily seeing before, because we were too emotionally attached in the situation before. Slowing down, that will then allow us to look at the whole picture and then make a decision based on that, rather than being in the middle of it. So it's really cautionary. It's not saying don't do it, but it's saying there are perhaps some aspects of it that you aren't seeing and that you need to consider and maybe make further decisions on, or make tweaks to or changes to, before you move forward with the changes or the situation that you're currently in. And then the last card for the last part of the week is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is this beautiful ask for a sign. And always, and we can sometimes forget this, if we are stuck in a situation, or we're feeling impatient, or things aren't moving forward as much as we would want to, or we're unsure about making a decision. Sometimes it's a really good habit to get into to ask. So I'm not sure what to do in this situation, so ask for a sign. And you can either preset that sign, so you could say, if it's the right decision, then please show me owls. Or if it's the right decision, then please show me a feather, or show me a butterfly, or something like that, so that you preset what the sign is. And that way, your guides, your angels, your support around you can get those signs to you, whether that's through something physical, or whether it's through something that you see, or something that you hear, a song, or something that somebody says to you. So that you could do it in that way, or you could just simply say, I'm not really sure what to do. I need some guidance. I need to get a sign, please, so that you can confirm to me that what I'm doing is the right thing, or help me with what my next stages are and what my next steps are. So that allows us then to be connected with universal energy, with that process that helps us with our path, with our purpose, so that we're moving in the timing of divine, rather than us presetting that I want it now, or us predetermining what the outline should be. And by saying this, by the way, I'm not saying we relinquish control and that we don't make decisions and we just allow the angels to help us with making those decisions. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if we're unsure, truly unsure as to what to do, then ask for a sign, so that helps you then with moving forward. And you will know if this is you, because you'll be potentially feeling stuck or confused or unsure with what your next steps are and what it is that you should be doing. And particularly if we're in that place of, I know I want something more, I want to move forward, but I'm not sure where to go and what to do, asking for a sign is really something that can help us with making those decisions and moving forward. Because usually, if we're not sure what to do, then the best thing is to not do anything. So unless we're perhaps sure or kind of nearly sure about what it is we should be doing, then we can ask for a sign for guidance to help us with moving forward in a particular direction. I hope that makes sense. So those are the 3 cards for the week from the Indigo Oracle cards. And the Indigo Oracle cards, I just wanted to share with them, they're really tend to be for those people, strong-willed, intuitive leaders, people that are really kind of strong-hearted or headstrong about a particular cause or a particular thing in their lives. They can potentially be misdiagnosed with autism or ADHD because they're so passionate and so sensitive, potentially sometimes too. And so it helps us to recognize our truth. It helps us to move forward with knowing what the next step is with regards to our mission and with regards to our purpose, with regards to, which I've said loads already, sorry, what we should be doing to help us with our next steps. So I really like them because they can help us in lots of different areas. And then the last card, which I was guided to choose from the guidance, Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. And I feel I was chosen to pick from this card because it's a full moon. I don't know if it's because it's the last full moon of the year or not, but that's what I was given earlier. And the card that came is this beautiful one, which ties in a lot to actually ask for a sign or to take some time. And this is Erakura. And the card is blossoming. And you can see this beautiful being is coming out of this bud of a flower. She is blooming. She's coming out. She's coming out into the area you can see around her. We've got kind of like stars and planets and flowers and butterflies and vibrancy all within this picture. And she's kind of being birthed into it. And it's saying, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and don't give up. So have patience with yourself as you unfold, as you learn, as you grow. So there are things perhaps happening at the moment that you are, sometimes we can be in a place of frustration because we know we want to move on to the next steps, but it's not happening for us quick enough, or we're not really sure what the next step is. We've just got that feeling, that sensation where we know we're coming up to moving to the next thing, and we almost have that feeling of either feeling impatient or feeling excited or feeling frustrated. This card is saying, please go with the process as it is now. Enjoy the unfolding, enjoy the adventure of your journey with regards to your learning and your growth and your development as you unfold out into the world, like a flower coming from a bud that's tightly closed to opening and then coming more into the world. So enjoy the learning, enjoy the knowledge, nurture yourself, look after yourself with regards to physical things. So the things I eat, making sure I get enough sleep, my mental states, so making sure I'm meditating, that I'm in a good place, going outside into nature so I can enjoy that with breathing. And know that it will come as it's meant to come, and it will unfold as it's meant to come. So just enjoy that process of the learning and the growth and the development, rather than being itchy-feeted or frustrated that you're not moving forward soon enough. All in divine timing. I'm going to have that in my tombstone, I think. Anyway, so I hope that's been helpful for you. It's been the weekly angel card reading with Victoria from Ask the Angels for week commencing Monday, the 4th of November. And we had 2 decks this week. The first one, just as a reminder, was the Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue. And then there was a 1-carder that I was guided to choose from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. So I hope you found it useful, and thank you so much for listening to my weekly angel cards, and I'll be back next week. Take care, everyone. Have a good week. Lots of love. Bye.